Hi Leo, this is your monthly reading for the month of March for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and this is not going to resonate for every single Leo out there. Alright you guys, so I'm going to start shuffling here. Let's start seeing what's happening for the month of March for my Leos. Okay. This is a long message. Kind of. Alright. Okay. So, we have here the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the World card, the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups, the Sun card, the Four of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. Okay, guys. So, Leo, this feels like there's been a couple of people interfering in this. Now, I'm not saying that this is like a third-party situation. Could be. This could also be friendships. So you could have two friends or three friends or something that's kind of interfering with certain aspects of your life or something just going on there. So it feels like this could be like a friendship or even, I guess, like a romantic situation where it could have been like a business issue, like their work or like family or even like another person could have been involved. So I just feel like there's something here that what I'm really getting here, though, is this seems like a sense of unfairness to it. Like this person was the one that ended things, or I'm getting this sense just more or less you didn't have a choice in the matter no matter what you said, no matter what you did. Because I'm getting the sense that it's like somebody had the thought, they cut it out, and then they did it in the physical, and then it left things kind of feeling unstable and unsure in this foundation between you and another person. And what happened, Leos, I felt like it really affected the way you view yourself, because I feel like ever since then, this has kind of caused a big enough scar, or just caused, like, I'm getting the sense that somebody could have wounded your pride or your ego in a way. They just really could have rubbed you the wrong way, really could have hurt you. Maybe the way they could have gone about doing something. But whatever happened, this left you feeling unsure about yourself in the world and your place in the world. This made you even kind of question your own worthiness. This person made you doubt your own sense of self in a way. It's like the core of who you think you are. It's like you felt like this person really robbed you of something. And that's kind of just what I'm getting. Like you having a hard time walking away from something emotionally because it left you just feeling like this sense of like dread or like depression or like anxiety. This person could have done a number on you in a way. Like they could have said things that really could have just like this person almost seemed to knew exactly what to say or what to do to bring you down, to hurt you in a way. And that's what it felt like. And a lot of you've tried to let this go, but it's like this fear of feeling like, and this is what's interesting, it's like you didn't feel happy in this connection or in this situation because of how it went down and the way that it went down, Leo. But I'm also really getting to that some of you guys, you set boundaries. But you set boundaries, but it's like you still feel like this is it. I don't know what this is. Some of you guys might feel like this person's a soulmate to you or something that is just, this person's significant to you. You really care about what this person thinks or feels. And it really seems to bug you because it's like you feel like this person saw you in a negative light or just portrayed you in such a negative way. But they acted like they were fine and that they moved forward. But it's like they left with more than what you did. there was like this air of mystery to it as well. And I'm also getting the way that they could have left things, or it's like, okay, the way that this person said something left this air of mystery behind it. What did they mean by that? What did he or she mean when they said this? Why? It's like you felt like you had to read between the lines with this person. This individual just really was kind of giving you, like keeping you in the dark, essentially. And I kind of get the sense that a lot of you guys kind of stopped waiting around for this person, because it's interesting. It's like you took this person's word for what it was. You said, okay, if this person's going to do this or say this, then I'm going to drop it and walk away because there's nothing for me here. And that's kind of what I'm getting. So I feel like some of you guys really left and started something new. But I'm also really getting that could have definitely impacted the way that this person views this situation. Because I feel like you set that boundary. You said enough was enough. Because I'm getting this sense that this person kept you as an option, Leo, or kept you hidden from things. And I'm getting that a lot of you guys, you've maybe felt like this was something that would, maybe some of you felt like it was destined or fated for this to happen. So let's see here. I'm going to pull a card for you guys, but I felt drawn to do this. So this is going to be the last card we pull, the end. But I just kind of wanted to see for Leo's closing message. Okay. But I feel like you've questioned your, like, the people that you spend your time with. You're wondering if it's like you're kind of starting to come to this point, Leo, where even though you've tried to let this go, there's still that emotional attachment. And I think it's because this was like a very core wound that this person could have struck. And it feels very like this knocked you down. This really hurt you. This really put you guys in a low spot in life. Some of you guys, I'm even hearing like you hit rock bottom and you've had to just climb your way back up after this person or after this event. And I feel like this has left you guys questioning yourself, because I feel like this person could have left and they could have done it in an abrupt or in a rude manner, in a way that was very painful and even kind of like in an unfair way, it feels like. So a lot of you guys, you're really having a difficulty moving past certain situations, but those situations are what's keeping you guys feeling kind of stuck, keeping you feeling pretty anguished. So a lot of you guys are really holding yourselves back here, Leo. And maybe you guys aren't even expressing how badly this person hurt you. Some of you guys could have just been kind of very quiet about it, because I get that like there's a sense of guilt or a sense of shame. Like some of you felt used. You felt like you were taken advantage of. And you felt like this person didn't see you for who you really were. But it's like this sense of wanting to be loved by this particular person. It's like this person really found, I don't know how to describe it. It's like they struck something inside of you. And it's just like it really woke you up to something. It woke you up to the truth, to the way that you needed to be dealt with, the way people handle situations. I feel like you're no longer allowing and settling for people that don't put in the effort, that don't seem to care, that always seem to put it at your table or tell you that you're not good enough compared to somebody else. So a lot of you guys, I feel like, are kind of moving past that. But there's still a lot of depression here. There's still a lot of disappointment here. Even maybe some forms of resentment or anger, because I feel like I don't know what this really was, but I just felt like I keep getting just, again, unfair. It was unfair. The situation felt unfair. And it was like you had to pick up yourself. You had to move forward while you felt as though this person was doing much better off than you are, or the situation. So it just seems like this sense of I just really get this sense of just like, this has changed your world. This has turned your world upside down. So let's get some clarifiers here. You know, what's interesting about this situation was I feel like somebody had more power over this dynamic. And that's where I feel like a lot of you guys seem to struggle, was this sense of this power dynamic. Somebody just decided to stop putting in an effort, and that was just it. This person dropped the burdens, then they dropped the 10 of Cups. I'm just getting like a lot of heartbreak that you have to heal through here, Leo. You know, and I feel like you guys have always just put up this like, you're strong and you're okay. And maybe you just didn't really give this person, even when they broke up with you, or say if you broke up with them, because you could still break up with somebody but still want to be with that person, but feel like you can't because of the way they're responding. I feel like a lot of you guys, what's really taking place for you is I'm getting this sense that you still didn't want this person to see how badly they hurt you. So maybe when you walked away, maybe you only showed like, yeah, you were clearly upset. Yeah, you were clearly hurting, but maybe you didn't show it as much. Maybe you didn't speak your full truth. And I think that that's something that some of you guys are angry about, because it's like you didn't get a say in the situation, but you also didn't get the opportunity to release what it is that you wanted, to get what it is that you wanted. You didn't get the opportunity to say your closure. And I felt like you guys just didn't really receive closure either. Like this person wasn't giving to you what it was that you needed. I felt like this person had this sense of like control over the connection. So it's like you gave your power away, Leo, to this person. And that's something that I'm really picking up, because it feels like this individual kind of like they were kind of in a state of, what is serving me right now? What's going on for me? It's like this person kind of had their own issues happening, and they went kind of rogue in a way. They kind of just did what they felt like they wanted and did what they felt they needed, and that's what they just started doing. And they didn't care if they hurt anybody else in the process. And it's not because they don't necessarily care, but it's because they were just single-minded at the time that they were doing what they were doing. And a lot of you guys, you know, when you were looking at this person and you saw that they just, the way that they ended it, it felt kind of like abrupt and just kind of childish. Something that, you know, it's like, if they would have ended it another way, yeah, you still would have been hurt, Leo. You still would have had issues. But it was like just the way that they ended it was what I think is what did it for you. The way that it hurts you. because there could have been so many other ways that it could have gone, but it went one of the worstest ways possible. And that's kind of what I'm getting. And I feel like it ended in a way where you felt like you have no closure, you felt disappointed. And it's like that sense of the world is so unfair. Because I think this person had a lot of options, and maybe in a way you guys kind of were blindsided to that, meaning that you just didn't see that this person was maybe looking elsewhere. Or if you were aware, you were very insecure about it, and that's one of the reasons that they left quicker, is because maybe you were aware this person was talking to others, and then you tried to like get them to only see you, and it's like they felt that like needy energy, and then they pulled away. So like I'm getting this sense that for some of you guys, it's like it could have gone so many different ways, because I'm picking up different storylines for different Leos. But I feel like this person had options, or they just really treated you as an option. They just didn't really give to you what you truly deserved, Leo. And that's just something that you're working through right now. Because I'm getting this sense too that some of you guys, you're very afraid to be vulnerable, perhaps with people, and maybe it takes people some time to really get to know you. And maybe that's another issue, is like this person just didn't give it time to truly flourish. And I feel like that was another issue as well, is it was like the timing seemed off, the whole situation seemed kind of off. It's like this person was only kind of halfway in, kind of halfway out. And I get the sense that you felt that way. You kind of had that feeling. And it's like you can't walk away, because I feel like the way that they ended it, it still left you kind of, even for some of you, even questioning if you're still in a relationship, or just you question if this person's serious, or if this person will come back. Because it's like they left it kind of in a weird way. It's like they could come back, but they might never come back. It's kind of one of those weird, like, you don't really know how final this is. You don't really know, like, for some of you, it's just like you're taking a break with this person, but you know that it's basically over. But, like, I'm getting this sense, like, you feel like it's over, but there's still this hope, or this piece of you that's like, well, I don't really know, though. Because it's like the way that they communicated, it was just, like, not very obvious. And I feel like you're having a hard time letting things go, because it's like you felt all of this conflict with this person, but I'm also just getting all of the hard times that you worked to fight for this connection. I feel like you fought very hard to keep this person happy, to keep this connection going. And that's what ultimately ended in you getting heartbroken, because when it didn't work out, it left you feeling like, now what? Like, it left you confused. It left you feeling like you were blaming perhaps yourself in this situation. You're really having a hard time kind of coping perhaps with why this person left or what they were doing. And it's like this internal thing that you feel inside, where it's like part of you knows the truth, but maybe you're just not willing to accept it yet. Or there's just something here where, again, it's like this sense of disappointment, the sense of, wow, I didn't really think it was going to end this way, or go this way. Because I feel like a third person got involved in this situation, or it's just that this person allowed other things to distract them, and they just didn't really seem to be all that interested, or they just kind of appeared like they could take it or leave it. It was just the way this person's energy was when they came at you that really harmed you. But I'm really getting that this person was just closing themselves off because they decided to. That's basically what I was just getting, because I feel like for some of you guys, you could have asked this person for an explanation. Why did this happen? Why did you say what you said? Why did you do what you did? And this person could have just came back at it and said, well, I don't know what you're talking about, or I didn't say that, or I didn't do that. And it's like, you got the gist that they could be lying to you, or that they're not telling you everything. And you felt that on a gut level. And some of you maybe even questioned that, Leo, questioned yourself. And maybe that was kind of one of the issues that you had, because at the end of this whole thing is I get the feeling like, yes, this person hurt you. Yes, what this person did was screwed up. But what really upsetted my Leos was how you felt taken advantage of, how you felt stupid, like, oh, I feel so stupid. Why did I trust this person? And that's where I feel like a lot of you guys have issues, is it's not necessarily what has occurred, but it's how this person made you feel. It's how you feel at the end of the day about this situation. Because some of you guys just feel like you beat yourself up for making a mistake. You beat yourself up for other people's actions towards you. If this person treated you horribly, it's not your fault, Leo. Yeah, I was getting that this could be like a soulmate or somebody that, and I feel like you had to persevere a lot with this person. And that was kind of a big betrayal. Because this is the worst part too, is it leaves a lot of you guys in this state of not knowing what to do. So it's like you're not creating what it is that you need to create. You're not doing the things that will make you happy. And it's like you're needing to release this energy, but it's hard to release it because you feel so connected. And that's the difficulty. And the problem too is you have this impatience and this despondency about this situation. I feel like you get this sense of dread or the sense of negativity from this person, and maybe that kind of puts you off a little. Maybe that's why you're trying to stay away from this person, but maybe you're wondering what you did wrong. I'm just getting this sense that this person could have kind of made you question yourself, left you for a loop, made you question who you are as a person in a way. It's like this individual, you cared so much about their opinion, and you kind of felt like this person thinks negatively about you, or it's just this person acts very aloof, just really cold and distant. And I get this sense that it's because this person, they feel the connection to, or they just feel this energy, and it makes them uncomfortable. And it's easier for them to deny it, to reject it. It's easier for this individual to shut it down, numb themselves out, because they're going through a lot. And in their mind, it's like, okay, I can't focus on these things. I have to do X, Y, and Z in my life. I need to get my stuff together. It's like this person's really trying to get themselves put together because they have this belief that they got to get certain things created or certain things done in order to be loved or in order to get what it is that they want. So that's like they're trying to always get a better life. And I feel like they lose sight of things that are important. They lose sight of the connections that are important to them. And I get that for a lot of you guys, you just kind of got caught up in this person's aloofness, this person's way of how they handle people. I get this feeling that you're dealing with somebody who maybe the way that they communicate or the way that they talk, it's like very subtle, or they just have a hard time really opening up. And it's because this individual feels like they have to protect themselves. So I just feel like a lot of you guys, you're both exhibiting similar behavior where you're both afraid to be hurt, but maybe you took that chance, Leo, and this person just didn't. And that's kind of what I'm getting. So I feel like a lot of you guys just feel played, feel stupid, feel like you should never follow your heart again, but that's not true. And I feel like a lot of you guys, it's just this story that you tell yourself because you believe that you're not lovable, and it's like this person rejecting you or this person not accepting something about you or just leaving makes you feel like that really just kind of confirmed that for you, which makes, I think, a very difficult situation for you to heal. But it's like this agitated wound that you guys keep picking at, but you need to just give it time to breathe and allow yourself to really work through it. So let's pull the last card here for my Leos. We have aging. I am one with unlimited love beyond all seeing. Restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shanti. So what I'm getting here with the aging card is it's not that you are, some of you could be like obviously getting older, but I feel like it could also have been the aging of this connection as well, and also just getting comfortable with timing, getting comfortable with what is meant to be in your life and what's not meant to be in your life in the time that it's there. Because I feel like we all have this, oh, things have to be done this way, time has to be this way, this has to happen now. And it's like maybe over time this connection could age into something better. But like I get the feeling that a lot of you guys are separated or you're just not talking very often. And I feel like a lot of you guys, it's because you both need to mature more. You both need to work on your issues more. I think that this person and you both have a lot of insecurities and a lot of issues that you're both going through. And maybe like over an extended period of time, things could get better for you or this person. So I'm just saying, like, stick with yourself here, Leo. Really learn to go within and understand, like, be kind to yourself. I feel like why it's hard for you to heal this connection or to heal the pain of this connection is because you're so hard on yourself. We all make mistakes and we can't control how other people react. We can't control how other people respond, but that doesn't have to impact our self-worth. That doesn't have to make it mean anything about your character. So I feel like that's really where we're going to have to, like, you guys are really going to have to work towards healing and achieving that by understanding that you are not your events. You are not this person. You are not this energy that you're portraying. You just have this stuck energy inside your body that needs to be let go of in order for things to shift and change for you guys. So that's what I'm getting for you guys for the month of March. Just really grappling and trying to really understand what has occurred in this connection, and also just really healing and being kind to yourself and allowing things to age, allowing things to mature, because you guys are going to gain more wisdom and more knowledge out of this connection, and I feel like they will too over time. So that's what I have for my Leos. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye.